Let's look at Gregory's series. Okay, what it says is if theta is between pi by 4 and minus pi by, then theta is equal to tan theta minus 1 by 3 tan cube theta plus 1 by 5 tan 5 theta minus 1 by 7 tan 7 theta and on and on and on. Okay, a very interesting result. So let's see how we can prove it. How do we begin to do this? Can you see, identify any patterns? Let's say we treat this tan theta as x. So what we will end up with is x minus x cube by 3 plus x5 by 5 minus x7 by 7, right? And this is a pattern which we do recall, right? It comes as the imaginary part, right? So you have a real part plus I and this expansion comes. Okay, so let's see what we can do. uh, but remember, this is the imaginary part, so that means we require a complete series, which includes all the even numbered powers as well. uh, so let's proceed. Basically that is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta, right? So let's see how we can arrive at. So one thing is very clear, we require I. Okay, so I, and we have this tan theta. So tan theta. See, what this I will do is, as its power, keeps increasing. It will be, in the beginning, it will be I to the power of 0, I to the power of 1, I to the power of 2, 3. It will keep changing, right? So let's see. So let us say I tan theta we begin with. Now 1 plus, okay, because just with I tan theta nothing we can do. So let's begin with 1 plus I tan theta, because we require both the real part and the imaginary part. Now this can be written as 1 plus I sin theta by cos theta. Okay, now this becomes cos theta plus I sin theta. See, immediately we got that, divided by cos theta. And this cos theta we can take it separately and write it as sec theta, right? So we have cos theta plus I sin theta sec theta. Now remember, on the left hand side we have 1 plus I tan theta. So let's take the log of both the sides. So log of 1 plus I tan theta is equal to, now do you remember, this can also be written as e to the power of I theta, right? Sec theta, and we are taking the log of log e, and based on logarithm rules we can split it into log e of e to the power of I theta plus log e of sec theta. Now log and exponentiation cancel out each other, so we are left with log e of sec theta plus I theta. The series that we were looking at contained only odd powers, right? But we have to include even powers as well. So in such kind of a series, here tan theta is never going to be greater than 1. Yes. Why? Because theta is between minus pi by 4 and pi by 4. Okay. Beyond this, it will go more than 1. This is clear, which implies that modulus of I tan theta is also never going to be more than 1. Why? Because tan theta, we know it is not going to be 1 because it is between minus pi by 4 and pi by 4. But modulus of I is what? Remember, this can be written as 0 plus 1i, and modulus of this is 0 square plus 1 square, right? Square, which is equal to 1. So i's modulus is 1, tan theta is never greater than 1, so that means together it is never going to be more than 1. Okay. Now, do you remember any series which goes like this? X not cube, x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x 4 by 4 plus x5 by 5 and on and on and on. Now here, important thing to remember is in the denominator, you don't have factorials, right? So immediately you realize that this is the expansion of log e of 1 plus x. And the condition for this to be true is that modulus of x has to be less than 1. Okay. So, which means we can use this. So therefore, log e of 1 plus I tan theta is equal to, wherever you have x, substitute I tan theta. So what do we get? We get I tan theta minus I tan theta square plus, of course, by 2 is there, plus I tan theta cube by 3 minus I tan theta to the power of 4 by 4 plus I tan theta to the power of 5 by 5 and on and on and on. Okay, let's simplify this now. What do we get? We get I tan theta as it is, and here you end up with I square. I square is minus 1. Minus into minus is plus, right? So we have plus tan square theta by 2. Okay, here you have I cube. I square is minus 1, I is minus I. So minus I tan cube theta by 3. Okay, plus. Now I to the power of 4 is 1. Okay, so here you have minus, and here we have minus tan 4 theta by 4. Then I to the power of 5 will be what? I to the power of 4 times I. So plus I tan theta 5 by 5 and on and on. Okay. So here if you notice, there are certain terms which are imaginary, certain terms which are real. So let's group them together. We end up with I tan theta. No, let's take the real part first. So tan square theta by 2 minus tan 4 theta by 2 and on and on and on. Then first imaginary term is I tan theta. So begins with plus. So I we can take it out common. Tan theta minus tan cube theta by 3 plus tan 5 theta by 5 and on and on and on. So immediately you realize we have achieved what we started off with. Okay. So now here on this side, what do we have? We have log of 1 plus I tan theta, log to the base e. Now we have already seen here that log to the base e of 1 plus I tan theta is equal to log e sec theta plus I theta. So that means we can replace this with log to the base e of sec theta plus I theta. This remains as it is. So tan square theta by 2 minus tan 4 theta by 4 and on and on and on plus I tan theta minus tan cube theta by 3 plus tan 5 theta by 5, and on and on. Now we don't really have to look at log e sec theta. We don't have to simplify, change it in any way, because this is going to be the real part and this is the imaginary part. This is the real part, this is the imaginary part. So that means we can equate the parts, real and imaginary parts. Now, what we are interested in is this series, or more importantly, we are interested in what theta is equal to, and the theta is there as part of the imaginary part. So, I theta is equal to I times tan theta minus tan cube theta by 3 plus tan 5 theta by 5 and on and on. And I cancel out each other, so we are left with theta is equal to tan theta minus tan cube theta by 3 plus tan 5 theta by 5 minus tan 7 theta, you know the pattern now, and on, which is what Gregory's series says, that if theta is between minus pi by 4 and pi by 4, then theta is going to be this series. Okay. Now, let's write it in a different form. So, let's say tan theta is equal to x. So, if we do that, what happens? Theta becomes is equal to tan inverse of x. So, let's substitute this in this form of the Gregory series. And what we end up with is tan inverse of x is equal to x minus x cube by 3 plus x to the power of 5 by 5 minus x to the power of 7 by 7 plus and on and on. So this is another form of Gregory's series. Okay. Now there is a specific, special value of tan, that is when theta is equal to pi by 4. Because when theta is equal to pi by 4, sine pi by 4 is sine pi by 4 and cos pi by 4 are equal. So sine by cos will give you 1. So tan of pi by 4 is equal to 1. Or in other words, tan inverse of 1 is equal to pi by 4, right? So here we have arrived at this form of the Gregory series, tan inverse of x. So let's say tan inverse of 1, which is equal to pi by 4, would be equal to, this is 1. So 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 9 and on and on. So what happens is, because of this, we can find the value of pi to whatever degree of decimal points we want by just adding up all this. Okay. Now the other part of our log of 1 plus I tan theta was what? It was log e of sec theta plus I theta. We used this for the above, but we have the other part as well, right? So log e of sec theta is equal to what? Is going to be tan square theta, the even number powers, by 2 minus tan 4 theta by 4 plus tan 6 theta by 6 minus tan 8 theta by 8 and on, right? This is where it was. So log sec theta will be the real part, and real part is this series. So that's it for now. Bye.